My name is Nathan Harper. I am a senior at the University of Montevallo. I am an art major with a concentration in drawing and new media, and I am preparing my senior exhibition show. I've been doing art pretty much my whole life. Ever since I was young, I would always draw and make messes and such, and I don't know if I've ever wanted to do anything else. I've never been good enough at anything else to do anything else. I think I grew up working with crayons and markers and things just because they were cheap and washable and not damaging. But in college, I've been able to be exposed to some mediums that are a little bit more expensive and kind of crazier to use. Some of the things I'm doing right now involve computer-generated images. They involve more complicated software and programs, and it's kind of exciting to see the things that I used in drawing becoming something completely new. I'm interested in it, but I'm also kind of scared of it, because it's overwhelming. But learning how to use it is interesting, and we'll see how that works out. My show is titled Alighting Dust. It comes from it's inspired by a series of poems from Zen Buddhist scripture. And it was very interesting to me, the idea of dust as mental clutter and things that inherently are meaningless that we sort of let become how we make sense of our world. In my show, I'm using a lot of appropriated images from other sources and printing them out and then having some sort of agency in drawing or painting over the top of them to sort of hijack the dust as it's settling. And then with my drawings and my CGI videos, both of them are being ambiguous enough to that it's information that doesn't settle perfectly, but it can call on our memories and our experiences and ideas enough that we respond, but not with anything too specific in mind. I think I'm interested in how we see things and make sense of things and sort of hijacking that process. I've done a little bit of commercial work in my life. I illustrated a book for an old high school teacher actually, and I've illustrated an album cover for the Phil Dudley Band, and I really enjoyed both of those. And I wouldn't mind illustration as a career, but I think that I like the way that fine art has a little bit more looseness. There's not a specific way I have to make it. But there's also sort of an unpredictability to it, which is maybe a little bit scary, but I guess the scariness is the exciting part. Not knowing if what you're doing is actually all that good or not is exciting in a way. My hope is to eventually go to graduate school and figure out how to exist as an artist in some way like that. I think I'm really interested more in really unconventional things, pieces that maybe even exist on the internet or exist in alternative spaces that don't really demand traditional art, the traditional art world, money and buying and selling things so much as things existing in their own kind of way.